Welcome, my rosebuds. Yeah, Adam Rose Week here, isn't it? CMBP. It's the season premiere of Circles and Blunt Pencils. Gentlemen, join the party. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud.
Be a rosebud.
Get in here. Get in here. How we doing?
Very good. Oh,
Oh. One moment, please, people. Be patient.
Hello?
You fucking good or what?
Must have dozed off there. I'm back. I'm back.
oh, is that right, Baron? Someone named Baron Saxon. Oh, Byron. Yes, Byron. What did I tell you, Byron? What did I tell you? Are you a lemon? Don't be a lemon. Be a rosebud.
We've already lost control. We've already lost control. It's the only way to do things. So you are. So you kick off the new season, the season premiere. It's moving to Fox. No, can't afford to go to Fox. You need listeners. All right, let's just let's get into the shit, shall we?
Joe.
Where's this Joe obsession come from?
Sorry?
Where's this Joe obsession come from? You said it the other day in the chat. You started just writing Joe.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, what's the story behind Joe?
Okay. Let me tell you something, Rosebuds. I downloaded the War Raiders theme music, and it kind of goes like boom, 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 boom. So then I thought Joe. So that's the reason behind Joe.
This is the real music.
We don't need this.
No way, Jose. No way.
Listen,
This is a party on the season premiere.
We don't need Colombian knockoffs of Adam Rose on here, all right? All right, that's no way Jose is a lemon, all right?
Yeah. And what did I tell you, Byron? Don't be a lemon. Be a rosebud.
I've already forgot what we're on here for.
Yep, me too.
Adam Rose Appreciation Week.
There you go. Why not? What about the size of the bloke?
He's a fucking unit.
Fuck me.
You know what?
Chris,
I want to see
Chris thought he let himself go.
If anything, just don't really let him go. He's gotten better.
Well, that's what happens these days, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
Let's kick it off with people that WWE did let go. Let's say Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is doing right for himself now, isn't he?
Correct.
AEW finally, something that I've been preaching. I've been on my knees praying that they go to weekly television. And I tell you what, they did not let me down. Did not let me down. Did you guys watch Dynamite?
Yes, I watch highlights.
You watch highlights?
Yep.
Fuck. It was good. It felt like a pay-per-view, but that's because they've done 4 events, which have all been pay-per-view. So rather than expecting a Raw or SmackDown like a weekly thing, you just think it's a pay-per-view. Like Cody and Sammy Guevara. I fucking hate Sammy Guevara. Fucking came out, but not came out of the closet. I mean, he could be gay. I mean, look at him, but still. Fucking, that was a good match. That was a good way to kick off Dynamite. Little bit of the bubbly. Ooh. Jericho. Jericho's I think he's working on a bit of a faction over there as well.
Is he?
Apparently, that's the lingo going around. It wasn't from Dave Meltzer, so it's actually got some credibility. Speaking of Dave Meltzer, he can go fuck himself. This has nothing to do with Dave Meltzer. Jake Hager. Fuck.
Jack Swagger. We the
Formerly known
people.
as Jack Swagger. Oh, the crowd was chanting, "We the people."
Oh, were they?
Yeah. Oh,
Might get Zeb Coulter back.
fuck. Oh, no, it's AEW. They don't ruin people. Make fools.
We
Uh,
the people.
fuck, that was good. Obviously, they've got to do something big. Season premiere, just like here. Except we're not really doing anything big. We're just praising Adam Rose. No, that was good. After the Jericho and I guess Santana and Ortiz, they're not LAX anymore. Against the Elite, Kenny and the Bucks. Kenny was only there for 5 minutes because John Moxley decided to come back and take him out.
And put him through a glass table.
Put him through a glass table with a DDT. That was good. The crowd is revved up. The quote unquote war has begun. You would have seen that on the Circles and Blunt Pencils podcast Instagram page.
Yeah.
At Circles and Blunt Pencils podcast.
That's going to be good, eh?
Oh fuck! What a time! What a time to be a wrestling fan.
I know, eh?
Honestly,
so much. Hey, SmackDown's going to Fox if you didn't know.
Where's that go to Fox?
Tomorrow, SmackDown on Fox Live.
We can't even cover it, and we've got so much to cover.
I know.
That's how big season premiere week is.
I know.
That's right. It's everywhere.
Or in other words, Adam Rose Appreciation Week.
Well,
that's what I know it for.
Well, that's true. Hey, maybe that's a new thing. We're debuting here on season premiere week. We're going to have Appreciation Week. Fuck.
I like it.
I like it too. It's a good idea.
I like it.
I could do that.
Yeah, we could do that. All right. We'll keep that going in the forum. Well, not forum, just our group chat.
Hashtag Gulaxy.
Gulaxy. Don't ruin Appreciation Week, mate. And again, he should really be every week. So
exactly.
Where were we? Fuck, we don't even know.
AE
Dub. Yeah.
Fuck
Mox
yeah, the
dogs.
crowd was going off the whole time, eh?
Yeah. Oh,
That was
you know what I
going
did?
off.
You know what I did notice in the crowd? There has already been a defection from the war. Okay, go back and watch any takeover from the last year and a half, maybe 2 years. Front row, you will see a guy in a hat with a goatee wearing a bright green t-shirt with a smiley face on it. Every takeover, without fail. He was front row at AEW Dynamite. He has already defected. He's already put NXT on the back burner. He's like, no, I'm going to go to AEW now. Fuck, what a life. Imagine that, just front row every fucking week at wrestling. What else happened? Rio, whatever, beat Nyla Rose, first ever AEW Women's Champion. Didn't watch that, so I won't talk about it. My man MJF destroyed some dweeb. Because MJF is better than you, and you know it. Everyone knows it. Someone threw a wiener, also known as a hot dog, in the ring during the main event. It was during commercial. Chris Jericho grabbed the mic and said, "I've got to ask everyone something. Who threw a wiener in the ring?" Fuck. It was funny. And yeah, obviously Hager, Swagger, whatever, coming in, looking big, looking buff.
Fuck, he's a unit.
Jaden only just found this out, as I'm sure Chris did, and probably a lot of you. Jake Hager, also Jake Strong in Lucha Underground. He's their heavyweight champion. And he's also a member of Bellator.
Very good too.
Who's he? 2-0 now?
Yep, 2-0.
2-0.
On his way up.
On his way up. I dare say now that he's in AEW, R-Truth won't be wrapping him to the ring or the octagon or whatever they fight in Bellator. That won't be happening anymore. Octagon, is it?
Yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
on there too.
Shows how up to date I am in life. What else happened on AEW? They got more viewership than NXT, so that's what everyone cares about. Everyone's all fascinated by the ratings when they don't understand it is that simple just to sit down and just watch both and enjoy it. But no, everyone has to be like, no, my wrestling show's better than yours. Oh my god. No, NXT shit. I like AEW. Fucking dickhead. You didn't know what AEW was 5 months ago. Fucking hell. I thought Golden State had some fucking bandwagon fans. Oh, they got nothing on AEW. Any thoughts on AEW? While speaking of
As
it?
you said, about like it feels like a pay-per-view, eh?
Oh,
And I reckon that could go on for a while too, and it's pretty good.
Oh,
That's what's going to get their viewing, like their ratings, whatever. So
yeah, that's right.
it does feel like a pay-per-view because all the matches, like you don't know what to expect in WWE.
Hey, hold on! I got a question. Who threw a wiener in the ring?
Oh, you do realise he's going to turn that into a shirt. But he turned a little bit of the bub there into a shirt. You watch Pro Wrestling Tees. There's going to be a shirt saying "Who threw a wiener in the ring." Sorry to cut you off there, Chaden.
Yeah, nah. I just said, yeah, like that's gonna go on for a while too. Like it feels like the pay-per-view because you don't know what to expect. So, and the more and more it goes on, the more people are gonna show up.
Right.
And,
I mean,
yeah, it's
they're
exciting.
starting their tag team tournament next week as well. So
that
I
should be
mean,
good.
like they've got the Lucha Brothers. You know, they've got Private Party. They've got the Dark Order. They've got Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. They got SCU. All these tag teams don't have a match. Like
A little bit of the bubbly.
Ooh. Fuck! What a man! What a guy! What a goat! He's a goat.
Yep.
He's the goat. Let's just put it out there.
Yeah.
You know, they had Lucha Brothers and SCU cut a bit of a promo, get into a scrap. Like obviously Moxley, he turned up but didn't have a match. Fuck, there's so many names that they've got. Sean Spears wasn't even there. You know, so I'm telling you, it's going to be good. But
And I was CM Punk.
Yeah, that's right. He was supposed to turn up at All Out. You can hear my thoughts on that on the All Out recap, especially the beginning. Fuck, that was a good beginning. Speaking of CM Punk, he's apparently returning to WWE, doing a show or something. So
backstage, Renee Young.
And he also wants to be a part of SmackDown tomorrow. He wants The Rock to call him in the ring again. This time he might actually pick up the phone instead of take his dog for a walk.
This time he'll actually answer it.
He might, exactly right.
So, hopefully. You know what?
What was that? Did you get that, Chris?
Nope.
No. There we go. This is what you do. This is what you do all the time. So now you know what we go through. All right, while we try to get Jaden back here, while he's fantasizing about CM Punk, we'll get back to Jaden and his CM Punk fantasies. Right now we'll move to your fantasies, Chris, and Brock Lesnar. Oh, hang on, he's back. Jaden.
Oh, the internet.
Oh, you've done it, Chris.
Yes, my bad.
You have done it, Chris. So
I'm back, and hopefully I'll stay in.
Hopefully you were in the middle of a CM Punk orgy with yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how can I forget? Yeah. I reckon The Rock might call him, to be honest.
You never know. Punk might be there.
Yeah. Fuck, I hope. Honestly, that'll make me so happy. I'll probably cry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be crying too, but for other reasons. I'll just be crying because just every fucking mark on the internet fucking blowing their load.
I'll be one of them marks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That'll be me.
Yeah.
So where were we?
It should be good. Yeah, you're raving about CM Punk.
Yeah.
The Rock will be on SmackDown. Stone Cold apparently supposed to be on SmackDown.
Hulk Hogan.
Hogan, Sting. I think
Yeah.
Undertaker will be there. They're fucking going all out.
Obviously, Brock.
Brock, well, he's got the match against Kofi.
It's going to be a big one.
Hopefully they announce like 10 more matches for Hell in a Cell, because I don't know if they've realised Hell in a Cell is just in a couple of days, and we can't do our job on here to preview it because they've only announced 3 matches.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Like a bunch of turds.
I'm going to be in the bubbly.
Oh, there's no bubbly in WWE. So, talking about Brock Lesnar, Jaden, you've had your fascination or fantasies about CM Punk. We'll now move on to Chris's fantasies about Brock Lesnar and what he did on Raw.
He can't put it into words. Words can't explain his happiness.
It was, as Jake would say, quote unquote, I did not literally, but I nearly blew my load. It was so fascinating to watch. But it was all ruined because...
That doesn't sound right when Chris says it's so fascinating to watch when Brock Lesnar's beating up a teenage boy. having his way with a young boy, that's not right. That's just me. But anyway, carry on, Chris.
It was all good and well. I was living on the high until I watched NXT the afternoon on my way home, and I found out that Tommaso Ciampa is back, and then I went from a high to a low.
I don't understand how we go from Lesnar to Ciampa, but hey, we have no structure going here. So Chris has just ruined NXT for everyone. Ciampa's back.
Shit.
Ciampa's back.
Sorry.
But he's not the only one that is back in NXT.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Gabe Garno finally came back and had a match. I wouldn't know. I hit fast forward. Let's talk about NXT.
Oh, I didn't fuck it up then.
Going head to head with AEW. The War.
Whatever.
What a way to kick off NXT. You want to talk about AEW feeling like a pay-per-view? I wouldn't say all of NXT felt like a pay-per-view, but the way they started it with the NXT Championship.
What a match.
Oh, fuck, it was a good match.
Bro. Yeah, it was a good match.
Oh, Adam Cole.
Never saw Riddle winning, but...
I sort of thought he might have by Adam Cole's injury. But I sort of think that's a work now. I don't think it's legit.
Yeah, because now he's got a bit more on his plate.
Yeah.
Coming now.
So, but that was a good match. It was a bit random, but having Riddle versus Killian Dane as a number 1 contender.
Yeah.
I actually saw a lot of people online up in arms about it because they felt Killian Dane deserved a shot.
I thought it was random that he was in the match.
Yeah. I mean, they sort of had their rivalry going on for a bit now since Killian Dane's come back. Not that he should have ever left, like all of them.
Yeah.
We've made that clear about 1,000,000 times.
Fucking joke.
But yeah, no, I've said it before. Like, Riddle's good. He's good in the ring. Needs to put fucking wrestling boots on, but
yeah,
looks like a fucking idiot. He already looks like a stoner. But no, he can wrestle, that's for sure. Good match. Fucking pay-per-view match. That's a takeover match right there.
Yeah.
And that's how you kick off an NXT the first week you're going up against AEW. And then we were all surprised by the return of the longest reigning NXT champion there's ever been. Old Fergal. Finn Balor.
Declared himself NXT
Oh, fuck.
NXT.
What about the crowd when his music hit?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell!
Wow.
Talk about bumpy gooses. Fuck, that was crazy.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
That Finn Balor belongs there, but
Yeah.
I mean, like NXT. I was thinking about this the other day. NXT is Ring of Honor on steroids. What I mean by that is Ring of Honor doesn't have big guys, as in size. That's the same as NXT. Like you look like Adam Cole's the champion. Adam
Yeah.
Cole's what, like 5'10", not even 200 pounds. Same as Gargano, Ciampa as well. They're not all like 6'3", 6'4" units like you get in WWE. But that's not saying that they're smaller, but like that size of a wrestler, that's where they belong in NXT. And I mean, Finn Balor going back there, fucking brilliant. I guess he's calling his shot against Adam Cole, but you know, Ciampa might have something to say about that. Whether he's actually back to wrestle, I don't know if he's been medically cleared or not. I don't have any voices on the inside.
I thought he was out for ages.
I was expecting him back to take over Mania weekend, but
yeah.
we'll see. I mean, he was eyeing off Goldie, didn't take his eyes off her. So yeah, interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah.
My man Velveteen Dream is calling out Roderick Strong, wants his title back. I was kind of hoping for a Velveteen Dream Adam Cole match at Takeover, but obviously there's bigger plans. There's another thing with NXT going up against AEW. I wonder if they're going to keep Takeover. I wonder if it's going to stay as Takeover or if they're going to give them pay-per-view names.
Pay-per-view name, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because I know there's not a Takeover Royal Rumble weekend. Because they've changed it to that Worlds Collide thing. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They should have a Royal Rumble for that. For NXT.
Yeah, they could do something.
Yeah.
I wonder if takeovers will go up against AEW pay-per-views. No, they never really did that WCW, but did they, Chris? Against WWF?
What's that?
They never ran pay-per-views the same weekend.
No.
They did it.
No.
They did it once, and it was up against WrestleMania 15 or 14. Austin Michaels, and they got absolutely smashed. So I don't know, maybe not. But then again, Takeover's on the network, so
yeah,
there's no really point doing it because AEW is going to get the pay-per-view buys anyway.
Yeah.
So you won't really be able to pull ratings and shit out of that. So
they might just leave it for a while.
Yeah, I think they'll just keep it as they are, and I wonder if there'll be extra takeovers, but maybe like every 2 months or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think I don't think AEW will do a pay-per-view every month.
Nah, they won't.
I think they'll sort of maybe every 2 months or every 6 weeks or something. Rather than WWE. I mean, Clash of Champions was only 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
Maybe WWE should take a trick out of their book because they've only got 3 matches announced in the pay-per-views in 3 days.
I think they're more focused on Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Fuck Crown Jewel. Fuck. Actually, Crown Jewel has got one good match I'm looking forward to.
What's that?
The 10-man tag team match.
Don't even know who's in it.
Oh, yeah. Should be a good butt.
Oh, what Team Hogan versus Team Flair. I guarantee they wanted Hogan versus Flair.
Yeah. I thought they were going to fight.
The Saudi prince wanted to see Hogan versus Flair. I reckon the Saudi prince wants to see Eddie Guerrero versus Chris Benoit. I mean no disrespect by that, but I read a report a while ago saying that he has no idea what he wants. He's asking WWE for Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, and he probably wants to see Chris Jericho there as well. He wants to see Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose in the fucking Ambrose Asylum match. It's like, yeah, no worries, mate. Put it on TNT.
Fuck, he's got no clue. He's just got money.
That's it. That's why they go there. That's why they go there
Fucking hell.
2 times a year for the next 10 years.
Oh, it's fucked.
That's fucked up.
So, yeah. So, speaking of Hogan and Flair, that was a pretty piss poor Miz TV. They should have just made it someone else's talk show.
Yeah.
I know.
That was
Not to
crap.
ruin Miz TV.
No, I mean, Hogan ruins everything.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't think anyone cares about Hogan.
I know. He can barely walk, can barely talk. Let me tell you something, brother. That's all he can say.
That's all he says.
I know. It's fucking annoying, eh?
So what have they got? So Hogan he's got Seth Rollins
Rusev.
as his team captain. Ooh.
Yep.
And Rusev.
Rusev Massacre.
So what would Rusev be now? The American Brute?
Yeah, he's got his citizenship.
We already know Ric Flair's team's in front. I mean, look at the team captain.
Yeah.
It's fucking Randy Orton. And who else has he got? He's got the King. He's got King Corbin.
Oh, yeah. That's a very good team.
Did you see during the commercial?
The reaction?
No, for main event of Raw.
No.
As Rusev was coming out, Corbin was sitting on his throne and it broke.
Yeah. yeah.
Because as they came back to TV, Rusev was looking up at him laughing. Orton lost. I love it when Orton breaks character. Or even when he told Seth Rollins to take his head out of Hogan's ass. Oh, Orton's a savage.
Yeah.
Should be WWE champion. Fuck's sake.
Yep.
Fucking Raw had a big comeback as well. I wouldn't say it was big. I mean, it might have been big in his pants after what he was doing.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But fucking Bobby Lashley.
That is so fucked up. Oh my god. Bobby Lashley and Lana arrived in a limo.
Also, it was something to do with the limo, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that bit.
And they come out, and then during Rusev and Rollins' title match.
That's right, it was a title match.
The music breaks, and next thing you know, Lashley and Lana start making out.
Yeah.
For fucking 5 minutes straight.
It was, eh?
He gets very touchy. He moves his hand from right to the top to right down the bottom. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I could not believe it. And Rusev was just standing there with his mouth open.
Standing there.
I was like, what the fuck? And you know what? No one even cared what happened afterwards. The Fiend come out. Everyone was still in shock about what just happened with Lashley and Lana. No one even cared about Bray Wyatt. What the fuck just happened?
They should have kept Bray Wyatt away. They should have kept him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They don't want to overdo it with him.
I just love how Seth Rollins gets scared, as Jake said.
Squeals like a little bitch.
Yes, he's supposed to be the leader of Raw, and he's scared like a little woman.
You know what I think it is. See, when the Fiend comes out, Seth Rollins is having flashbacks of when he fucked up Becky Lynch's sandwich. She's about to hit him. He's just like, oh no. I think that's what's happening. Did she do anything? I don't even know. I don't even remember Raw.
She did.
All I remember
Sasha
from
had a
Raw
match.
Was the Fiend and Lesnar killing Eddie Guerrero's son. Because if you remember, Dominic
is his son.
Eddie is his puppy. So,
yeah.
We all love EJ on this show.
Didn't they have a match as who was his son?
Yeah, they had a custody ladder match. I was thinking about that before. I might go back and watch that rivalry. Eddie Guerrero is best. As you can see, this is how we do things on the season premiere. We got no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Exactly.
We're talking about 2005.
We should go through a bunch of fucked up storylines.
Yeah.
Because fucking this new one with Lashley and Lana, that's one of them.
Oh, yeah,
That is
I mean,
fucked.
it's already bad. I don't
Yeah.
think
No,
anyone
like
cares about
fucked
it.
up as in, what the fuck just happened?
Mm.
I reckon Rusev's just like going to Vince, is this how you treat your women in America? Fuck it, I want to be Bulgarian again.
He must be getting a lot of money for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking, if you want a black man like Lashley touching my wife that looks like Lana, yeah, you'd be forking out the cash for me.
Maybe that's why he got the title match.
Well, that's just a piss poor fucking title match. That you can pay me
Nowhere.
back by helping
Exactly. I know.
Like-
What the fuck?
There's no.
I thought it was gonna be someone big.
I mean, like you look at like we're talking about like there's 3 matches for Hell in a Cell right now. There is no storylines going in WWE
Nope.
apart from Becky and Sasha.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened to like #1 contenders matches or tournaments or a battle royal or something?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, Sasha Banks comes back. I want the title. Bray Wyatt just like, oh, I will see the winner of Seth Rollins or Braun Strowman in Hell. Okay, yeah, fuck it, yeah, Bray Wyatt, you can have a title match. Right.
Yeah, what happened to those
Lesnar.
fucking number one
Lesnar.
contenders?
I'm just gonna come to SmackDown.
He's a
title.
prime example.
Like,
Yep.
well,
He's a
yeah,
prime example.
he's a prime example for every fucking title he's ever held.
Yeah.
Past 2004, of course. Yeah, I don't know.
Bring back the battle royals.
Well, yeah, what happened to them?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
who is like US champion? Is it still Styles?
Yeah.
Okay, he's too busy hanging out with the club.
Mm.
If I see one more Styles versus Cedric Alexander,
What are you going to do, mate? What are you going to do? Tell the lemons out there, turn them into rosebuds. Tell them what you're going to do.
no, they don't deserve it.
They don't deserve it.
They don't deserve to be a part of this. What did I tell you, Byron? What did I tell you? Don't be a lemon, Byron. Be a rosebud. And off goes Byron to the Exotic Express. What can I say? That's where I started the respect for Byron Saxton. Before that, he was a lemon.
Just watch the ride along episodes with Byron Saxton, Michael Cole, and JBL, and fuck, they just they fucking leave him at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, who knew Michael Cole was such a savage? We knew JBL was.
Oh, yeah.
And once again, I forgot what we're talking about, so we're just gonna keep rambling, I guess.
When's the draft?
I think it starts next week on SmackDown. And
how are they going to do it? Do you know?
I have no idea. Well, they don't want Heyman and Bischoff on TV as general managers, so
don't they?
No, they're not TV roles. Heyman's role behind the scenes is running Raw, and on TV is being Paul Heyman's advocate.
Yeah.
Even though he came out and said, "I do have some pull around here," as everyone knows.
Mm.
And he said, "Brock, I can't get you out of this mess. I can't get you out of this."
Oh, fucking Heyman. What a guy. I love him.
Yeah.
I'm a Paul Heyman guy. The draft. See what happens with the draft.
Yeah, because I don't know what they're going to do. Because I reckon, as I said before, there'll be Raw and SmackDown. The people that don't make it, they'll head down to NXT.
Whoa. Okay.
Head up to NXT.
Fucking check yourself before you wreck yourself, motherfucker, on this podcast.
Head up to NXT.
How dare you say down to NXT? You are just like every other mark out there. Honestly.
My bad. I'm just hoping CM Punk comes
Just
up.
go jump ship to AEW already. Fuck. Yeah. What about CM Punk turning up at NXT?
I know. They're so lemon-like of me.
Oh. Nah, there's a few. Like I've said it before, Cesaro.
Do we think who do we think's going to SmackDown? Do you reckon Lynch is going to SmackDown?
Rollins.
Rollins.
I reckon the Universal title's going to go to SmackDown, and they're going to change
Really?
the belt to blue.
Really?
Nah, I don't think so.
But
I
who
mean,
actually thinks going to go there?
We know Lesnar's staying on SmackDown because they
Yeah.
want him to be the face of SmackDown.
But didn't they want Lynch too? That's going to be very interesting. She might lose this week.
Fuck it, I hope she loses every week. But yeah, I don't know.
What is it?
Oh no.
So that's because they want Flair.
If Sasha wins, it's obvious Lynch is going to SmackDown.
Yeah, that's it.
But if Lynch walks out with the title, then that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because I knew they wanted her. They do want her.
Yeah, I saw something.
Whatever she is.
They advertised SmackDown for like the end of October, and Becky Lynch was there.
Yeah.
Or something. It might have been for the Australian tour.
Roman.
Might have been for the Australian tour because that's SmackDown that's coming out here.
She's not coming. Or maybe more. Okay, so you said you saw it. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, they are advertising Randy Orton versus Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't get it.
I mean, if Randy Orton wins the title in Sydney, which will never happen, I'll be pissed off.
Yeah.
Because you're not going.
Yeah, that's right. But no, okay, so that's good. So who's SmackDown on?
Well,
Raw?
they want Flair. They want. They already got Flair. They want Lynch. They want Rousey.
Fuck.
Even though who knows what she's doing. They want Brock. They got Brock.
No one gives a fuck what Rousey's doing.
They say they want Roman. They want Roman.
Yeah,
he's already there. So that's all I've heard. Who else? I think they wanted Balor, to be honest.
No, they're not getting Balor.
Not getting him now.
No.
No, not now, no.
Do we?
You're right.
New Day? I think they want a New Day to stay.
Oh, I think they'll be staying.
From memory, I was thinking about who they wanted. Because and who will come from Raw? Who will go to Raw? Because they're not changing shows now for a while. Like if you go to that show, you're staying.
They're getting rid of the wild card rule.
Yeah, thank fuck.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go through a couple top like Strowman. What do you reckon he'll do?
Chris, that's your boy.
Yeah, he's my boy. Yeah, I've actually got a couple of people that I'm worried about. Strowman, obviously.
Yeah.
Lesnar.
SmackDown.
The Usos. I know the Usos advertised that they're coming.
They're back tomorrow, aren't they, on SmackDown?
Yeah.
They're coming back.
SmackDown is going to be packed.
Yeah.
It's going to be packed.
So I don't know. I can't see Strowman on SmackDown.
I can't see him anywhere, to be honest with you.
I mean,
Styles in the club.
Oh, they need to keep that rolling.
Yeah.
I'll probably stay.
That's the thing. If Styles goes to SmackDown, Nakamura's coming to Raw because they can't have both belts on the one show.
What about Daniel Bryan? You reckon he's staying?
Probably going to Raw, I reckon.
I have a feeling he'll go to Raw and go for the.
I'd love to see Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins. Yeah. I don't know why. I hate them both. But I think it'd be a good match.
It'd be a good match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they wanted the Fiend too.
On SmackDown?
Yeah, they wanted the Fiend.
Fucked.
They wanted him. But I don't know what's going to happen there, but they wanted him.
Can't have them all, unfortunately.
Yep, they wanted him, so...
Then Raw would be fucked.
Yeah, Raw
will have to cut down to 2 hours.
I know. They'll have Corbin.
Hey, they got the king.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
They'll keep Corbin. They might, you reckon anyone's coming up from NXT or they're staying now because it's longer?
No,
they'll probably stay,
They want to stack. They want to stack up. And let's talk about NXT. Just quickly. I want to get this out before I forget. I'm sorry, Joe. But who from Raw or SmackDown should go to NXT?
Fuck.
But you've got to remember as well, you can't send too many people there because then it's going to turn into a Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, you can't have. Yeah, that's right. Like maybe 1 or 2 people.
Yeah. I've said, obviously Cesaro.
Yeah.
I think Triple H would be happy to have Cesaro there. EC3 should have stayed there from the start.
Don't get me started.
And then again, I mean, he did nothing in NXT.
I know.
So
He's literally there so he
he-
can get on the main roster.
he's there so no one else has him.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Fucking
exactly right.
Old Derek Bateman. Who else?
You know what?
I'd love to see with this whole Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens thing. If Kevin Owens loses, he's fired from WWE.
Take him to fucking NXT.
I'd love to see him at NXT. I mean, he tweeted it. He tweeted out the numbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say him. I reckon him and McIntyre.
Nah, see, McIntyre is too big. They need to bring him back and straight to the title.
On Raw?
No, on SmackDown against Lesnar.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I reckon McIntyre will come back as a face against the heel Lesnar. Bang, there's your rivalry.
That'd be alright.
There is your rivalry to Mania, Lesnar, McIntyre, WWE Championship. I mean, our idea of Randy Orton, John Cena was a lot better, but McIntyre, Lesnar, they've got to unleash McIntyre, and it has to be against Lesnar. Or if they're going to put him on Raw, Universal title, he's got to squash the fuck out of Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
It has got to be like Lesnar Goldberg at Survivor Series. He's just got to come out and rip him to shreds. But they won't do it. Seth Rollins is the new Roman Reigns. He's the golden boy.
Yeah.
He is the untouchable one. Buddy Murphy, NXT.
Yes.
I mean, he came out, he stole the show with Roman Reigns. He stole the show with Daniel Bryan. He had a great match against Ali. Now he's vanished again. Who else?
Rusev, Samoa Joe?
Yep. Thank you. I was thinking that. Finn Balor, right? I don't want to upset Chris here, but Finn Balor wins the NXT Championship, right? At War Games. Samoa Joe comes out and they reignite that rivalry from NXT.
Could happen. Yeah.
I mean, Samoa Joe should be a world champion in WWE.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's so many of them that should be some form of champion, but Samoa Joe just keeps losing to small guys like Ricochet and fucking Rey Mysterio for the US title.
Who do you think will be the next Universal Champion?
I don't think it should be Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because they will ruin it. That is a good question.
Maybe Bryan is going to go to Raw.
Daniel Bryan.
Maybe he is going to go. That's what's going to happen.
I don't know.
Because he's been off, not off for a while, but he's maybe he's coming back in a big way.
Looks like he slimmed down a bit.
Yeah, maybe he's coming back in a big way to come weekly.
So actually, okay, I know who should be the next Universal Champion. I got one for you. Drew Gulak. Yeah.
We're going to see him on NXT.
Oh, actually, you know what? It's Adam Rose Appreciation Week. We'll just say Adam Rose. Celebrate with the Rosebuds. Yeah, I don't know. Probably Becky Lynch.
I know who. John Morrison.
Oh, yes. John Morris, that's right. It's been we haven't done that. We haven't done one of these since he signed.
Yes.
There you go. Catch
Johnny
out of the
Nitro.
bag. John, you know what they should do? Because obviously he names himself after everywhere he goes or whatever. You know, he was Johnny Impact at Impact Wrestling. Changed his name like 10 times in WWE. If they want to stick it to AEW, you call him Johnny Dynamite or Johnny Elite. Fuck, if they do that, fuck yes. John Morrison should go to NXT. That's where he should go.
Yeah.
We spoke about this, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Especially, NXT's going up against AEW.
Oh,
So-
him in NXT
so
as NXT champion.
Why not
Holy
call
fuck.
him Johnny Elite
Him versus Cole.
or Johnny Dynamite?
Oh.
So
Him,
here
the long hair gang.
Here we are at NXT with Johnny Elite Dynamite as our NXT champion.
Fuck
if,
yeah.
If I was running NXT and I had that, I'd be like,
Triple H might do that.
I reckon Triple H would. Triple H is a relentless, fucking ruthless businessman.
Yep.
He don't give a fuck.
He gets it from his father-in-law.
Yeah, or Stephanie slaps him around.
Yeah,
I think he learnt that from Shawn Michaels back in the day.
yeah. I'm just sitting here quietly, just listening every now and then. I just want to say something about about NXT, AEW, and WWE. Remember the time when all the wrestlers, their main goal was WWE. They've all come to WWE and they've got shitted on.
Back to you, Jake.
You guys didn't hear that?
No, I
Yeah,
heard that.
we go.
I heard that.
Do you guys agree on some level? Do you think
what?
they've all got shitted on?
Let's run through the names. Samoa Joe, yes.
Yep.
AJ Styles, no.
Nope.
Shinsuke Nakamura, yes. Finn
Yes.
Balor, yes. EC3, yes.
Yes.
Who else? Who else is a big name outside of WWE that has come to WWE and been fucked? Sting, yes.
Yes.
He never should have come to WWE.
McIntyre so far.
A second run, yes.
No,
Not when he was in NXT, but
Yeah, not NXT.
I mean,
Scott Steiner.
oh, back in the day, yes.
Yeah.
Look at
Robert
anyone that
Roode.
came from. Oh, fuck yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man.
The longest reigning NXT, the longest reigning TNA champion, and now, yeah,
Was he?
he's
Yeah, he was. Now from
He
memory,
was.
he is. Yeah.
he beat. I think he beat AJ Styles' combined record of most days.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah. Bobby Roode is the longest TNA champion
Bobby Roode.
with one reign.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the Young Bucks said it on Chris Jericho's podcast a year ago or so about like everything they've done themselves, and they didn't have to go to WWE to be where they're at now. And like WWE is not the end goal anymore.
No.
I mean, obviously before it was because it was the only one around.
Yeah.
Even people in WCW wanted to end up in WWE because they saw what was happening in WCW. They knew what was coming. But now, no. I don't think it matters where you end up. Really.
Oh,
I mean,
I have an idea for someone to go. Oh, keep going. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're right. I'm just saying, like, the exposure wrestling has now. I mean, there's probably over like 1,000 wrestling promotions in the world.
Yeah.
Obviously, some of them are bigger than others, but you've got this thing called the internet where you can just track down anything, and that's how you get exposed. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I reckon for freedom, people will be wanting to go to NXT or AEW, especially AEW.
Yeah.
But if you want to just pick up, a couple $1 million a year for doing nothing, like EC3, sorry, Jaden, you just go to WWE.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jaden, it's on your mind.
Elias, get into
Oh.
NXT.
He's too big for NXT. They're not ready. They're not worthy. They're not ready.
Then again, they're worthy for Drew Gulak.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
he's
right.
pretty big, so
The NXT Cruiserweight Champion.
that's it. Fucking, before Rusev came back, I probably would have said Rusev to NXT.
Yeah.
But now,
Then again, if you're a mark, you would have known he wasn't coming back because of Uncle Dave Meltzer. So,
Sami Zayn.
Sami
He's being
Zayn.
wasted.
Yeah.
I think you said that.
He's the Leo Rush to Shinsuke Nakamura's Bobby Lashley. Just his right man.
The Iconics, I like to see them back at NXT.
I don't think you'll see the Iconics ever again.
I know.
Because Peyton Royce married Sean Spears, so.
Yeah.
All right. Something that I saw today. I showed it to you boys earlier on. I want to talk about it. This is where my fantasy. This is where I blow my load. Randy Orton's tweet. At The Rock. I will see you at SmackDown on Fox this Friday. How about you and I have a discussion about who's the greatest third generation of all time, and we answer that question April 5th in Tampa at WrestleMania 36. A vital sense of smell is unmatched. I smell what you're cooking. Thoughts?
Hold on a second. Is SmackDown going to Fox?
SmackDown's going to Fox this week.
Okay. Wow.
This
Well,
week.
I didn't know that.
There you
That's
go.
amazing. And fuck, that'd be good.
Oh,
Holy
fucking
shit.
the legend
Put
killer.
Cena in the match too.
He's not third generation. He doesn't belong.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he might be there. You just can't see him. How about
such a
John,
good match?
how about John Cena versus The Rock one more time, and the winner gets a role in Fast and Furious 10. Vin Diesel can be the special guest referee. Orton calling out The Rock. Fuck.
Hey, The Rock might accept it tomorrow. Who knows?
Oh, fucking! I hope Orton comes out, eh?
Mm.
Oh, if The Rock
He will
comes
come
out,
out probably.
if The Rock comes out, doesn't call CM Punk on the phone, and Randy Orton's music hits, somebody please fucking call me. I'll be at work. I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
I won't be able to hold it think in the chat, so you might not check the chat either.
That's
I
right.
feel like
No, it's all right because I won't be able to watch it for a while anyway. Won't discuss it here. My personal life's not that interesting. Don't worry, I'll be online. I'll see it. Someone send me a video. If
yeah.
you know what you should do, Jaden? If The Rock comes out, FaceTime me and just point the phone at the TV.
I will.
I'm not even joking, please.
Yeah, I will. Also, and you can do your work while you're fucking watching.
Work, what's that? Please. But yeah, that'd be good. Orton Rock. I mean, I guess they want The Rock to. I don't know. Has The Rock retired or not?
Yeah, he did retire, but who knows?
Hey, money talks.
Who knows? Yeah, exactly.
Vince will pay him a fucking shitload.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I saw these. I mean, they've been talking about it for probably 2 years now. The Rock versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
At Mania. So, I think they tried to tee it up when Rock helped him win the Rumble.
Yeah.
They've been talking about it since then. So, that's something I'd like to see. But, I mean, not see The Rock wrestle. I mean, he's had his time. But, what else is there? Have we got anything else to cover? I mean, I didn't know what we had to cover to start with, but...
Well, obviously with SmackDown not being on, obviously and clearly that's a big gap. Raw. The only things that I found interesting about Raw was Lesnar's destruction, Banks talking trash to Lynch, even though I muted all of Lynch's stupid talking. The Fiend making Seth look like a girl again. NXT really didn't watch it. I've got to get back to doing that now because I said from day one I'm supposed to be the NXT guru, and now look at me. I'm clearly not. I also said that I'd never watch WWE again. Well, aren't I the biggest liar?
You've said that about 10 times in the last year. Yeah, you're a lemon. You're a lemon.
Stop being a lemon on Rosebud Appreciation Week.
No, apart from that, nothing else really. I mean, I was just going to go back and say, about how we were talking about contenderships. I refer it to the rivalries. I mean, as we spoke about that a couple of weeks ago, number one contenderships and rivalries aren't how they used to be.
That's true.
Yeah, because someone just comes back and shows up and then they have a match.
Yeah. It's just...
The only element of surprise now is people coming back, and then it gets ruined. I mean, Lashley's comeback's already ruined.
Yeah, oh yeah. His third comeback.
His first comeback was ruined.
Yeah.
And he came back with a headband.
No, yeah, well, the main goal was to get him and Lesnar in the ring for a rivalry, and that never happened because Lesnar was mowing through everybody. Lashley retired from MMA from Impact and comes back here, and it was never teed up.
Yeah, they just pair him up with Leo Rush.
Yeah.
And wasn't that great?
Oh, Lashley.
It was like,
Show him the pose. Show him the double bicep. Now show him my favorite pose. Yes, I am actually bending down, pointing at my ass as well, like Lashley.
That was fucked.
yeah.
Like that, WWE ruined so much.
You just think to yourself, like, do these wrestlers just think, is the money really worth it?
That's what I'm thinking about Rusev. What the fuck is going through his head while that's happening? And everything, and Vince probably behind laughing like, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's such good shit.
The amount of time he's done like those type of rivalries, like fucking hell. I can't see Triple H doing that kind of rivalry on NXT. Can you?
Nah.
I don't think anyone would want to go near Candice LaFuckwit.
Yeah.
To start with.
I would go Shayna Baszler.
Well, yeah, I don't think anyone in NXT has the balls to go up to him and say, "Oh, hey, sweetie, do you want to come out to dinner with me?" But let's face it, the only wrestler that could get away with doing that was Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero back in the day.
Yeah.
With China.
Yep.
What's happening with the women these days?
The women. Well, Seth Rollins is wrestling the Fiend.
And Kofi's wrestling a man.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He's still champion, isn't he? Hmm.
Yes. I don't know. Fuck. See, there's nothing literally going on.
It's hard to believe that Hell in a Cell is
3 days away. I can't. That's
I mean, I was going to say, let's preview it, but there's nothing to preview.
It's not even going to hit an hour.
Nah. What though? As I was discussing before, the two tag team matches.
They're just going to stack on matches.
Yeah, it'll be for the Raw. It'll be.
So we got Rudolph.
Yeah, Rudolph against the Viking War Raiders Experiment.
Express.
Yep. And then for SmackDown, it will be the Revival up against the New Day.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Usos are coming and going to call out the Revival.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? It might be.
Actually, you know what? You're right, because the Usos are coming back, so they'll automatically get a title shot.
Yeah, because that's what happens in comebacks.
Hang on. What if the Hardys come back tomorrow?
Oh. Don't get me started, mate.
I mean, it is the week of comebacks.
Yeah.
Which means I'll get a title shot and I'll probably
get a title shot and win. Yeah, of course. Because let's just bury the Revival. But no.
They might come back tomorrow. The Hardy's probably back from now.
There you go. Let's wait and see. I should try to release this before SmackDown, so when it happens, I can be like, "Hey, we said that."
No, I don't think the Dudleys will come back.
The Dudleys, mate. Bubba Ray wrestles for Ring of Honor.
Oh, forget that idea, Chris.
He's married. He's my hero, Bubba Ray. Bully Ray.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of heroes and comebacks,
he's married to Velvet Sky. What a legend. Sorry, Jane, carry on.
Yeah, speaking of heroes and comebacks, Enzo Amore might come back. All right.
I wish I had the voice effect or the sound effect for crickets.
Back to you, Jake.
Yeah, back to you, Jake. I thought when you said heroes and comebacks, I thought you were going to talk about the GOAT, Gardner Minshew's comeback against the Broncos on the weekend.
Oh, what a guy.
Let's not talk about the GOAT. Yeah,
and I'm thinking maybe Lashley and Rusev.
That's too rushed.
I know, but I feel like they're going to do it.
Shit, I know.
I feel like they'll announce it like backstage or something. Like of Hell in a Cell, they'd be like, they've announced a match. Like something stupid like that.
I reckon they'll announce at least 3 matches on the kickoff show.
Yeah. We got Lynch, Sasha. It
Yeah,
would probably be who's the women? Who would the women's be? It'd be Bailey and Flair.
Bailey. Oh,
If it does happen, I hope Flair wins it. So Bailey.
that's it. That'll be like the 10th time that's happened.
I know.
What about Mella? Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
she's 24/7 champ.
They'll probably have an actual match in for that. But I've got no idea. See, that's the thing. I don't know, match. What's going on? Styles won.
Oscar.
Who?
Oscar, she can come back and challenge Bailey.
And they ruined her too. Going back to my question.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Fucking hell, I'm pissed off about that.
It'll be AJ Styles, Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay.
Won't be watching that.
Nope.
The OC might even have a random tag team match.
Yeah.
You know.
That if they do, they'll go against they've been going against the Vikings, haven't they?
So maybe, yeah.
That'll rule out. Maybe Rudolph will have the night off.
Already. Yeah. I don't know. I literally don't know what's going on. Like, what matches there'll be. Well, there's the Fiend and
Fiend and Rollins.
Yeah. Yeah, I got no idea.
Um,
I'm sure Gulak will have a match.
Well, I was just about to ask that. Does that qualify but now? Because it's the NXT Cruiserweight Championship.
No,
So does he
won't.
move to
He probably
takeovers?
won't. Wherever he is, I'll be watching.
Oh, wait, I'll be getting my Gulaxy out. I'm referring to my penis.
Oh, I thought that was your rosebud.
It's my rosebud this week. It's my Gulaxy some other week.
But yeah, I honestly don't see another
just...
match. That's how fucked it is. They might see what they can do. Oh no, there's Reigns and
there's a tag match.
Yeah, Reigns and Brian.
Brian against
What are they called?
The Wyatt family, the Bludgeon Brothers. Right now it's Rowan and Harper. So
yeah.
I mean Harper also, who was not supposed to come back. So good job, Dave Meltzer. You're a fuckwit.
Surely Owens and Shane has to go on the pay-per-view.
Nah, it's going tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they're doing that for Fox.
Yeah, that's gonna be so good. But Fox tomorrow.
I mean, it's on Fox.
They might as well made it that and not even do Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
It's basically like a fucking pay-per-view anyway.
They should get rid of Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
Sounds like it's going to be like Starrcade was, just at 59 minutes.
Oh, no, it'll still go 4 hours.
They'll make it go somehow.
They will just announce matches like no tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe I'm just being unrealistic here. I know already it's early days. You think AEW has already got to WWE to what WWE is currently doing now with all these storylines?
What storylines?
Sorry, not storylines. I'm trying to get out here. True. Yeah, do you think they're already feeling it?
They shouldn't. It's WWE.
Yeah, it's true.
It's Vince McMahon. Like, they don't give a fuck. WWE, no matter what, is not going anywhere.
Yeah, no.
They've got like millions of dollars coming in from Fox. They've got millions of dollars coming in from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Like people still go to the events. Like, yeah. I mean, everyone wants to think that.
Yeah.
So, but look, the only thing is, it should be WWE or NXT will make AEW step up their game, and AEW will do the same for WWE and NXT.
Yeah, you're right.
And if that happens, who wins? The fans win.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, as I said, maybe it's just being...
Oh, no, I mean, people think that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, no. No, it's... I just,
I mean, you could be right.
Sorry, what was that?
you could be right.
You're never going to say it or
Yeah, that's
show
right.
it.
I mean, it's hard for me to say because I haven't even seen anything with AEW, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I mean, yeah, with what AEW, I mean, you two obviously can know better than me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking that it could be WCW again. That AEW, this brand new wrestling promotion, that's just stealing viewers away because they got 1.3 million viewers last night for their first show. I'm just thinking that AEW could force in WWE to what they're doing now, just ruining everything.
No,
Maybe that's just me.
no, it wouldn't be to ruin. It'd be to sort of make it better.
Yeah.
Try to come off that way, but I mean, if you give Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff full control of the shows,
Which they need to do.
then it's going to be better rather than have Vince McMahon rewrite the show half an hour before it starts.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Because in his eyes, it's such good shit.
And as we can see, it's such good shit that we don't even have any storylines for the pay-per-views in 3 days.
That's right.
That's exactly what I'm trying to get at. Maybe what Cody did on their very first pay-per-view and what Triple H said at the Hall of Fame. Maybe that's what started it.
I mean,
I just
Triple
think
H is right. I mean, it's a pissant company, so I don't know. AEW beat them in the ratings first week, so not bad for a pissant company.
Yeah.
That's what everyone's been saying.
I just think that the only reason there's no matches announced is because they've been focused on this fucking the Fox and exactly. And
like all the season premieres and
exactly, yeah.
Okay, let's get some big names back and this.
That's
and
it.
that.
I mean, focus on that.
Yeah.
You know what? That's why you give Heyman and Bischoff full control.
Yeah.
Didn't you go do whatever you try and get people to come? Yeah, and let them full control and writing the show. And
that's one thing. That's one thing. The second thing is they need to step away from PG.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that won't happen because
that's so hard.
They're on USA and Fox, so
can't do that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And there are so many kids in the crowd.
Yeah, they can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the kids that were in the crowds in '98.
Yeah, true.
They were screaming out, fucking giving the middle fingers to everyone.
Stone Cold came out.
Stone Cold, that's it.
Yeah, I just maybe, as I said, maybe that's how I'm seeing it. But
That's all right.
you guys of how we've discussing it are probably convincing me of it's probably not the case. But
it's not the old case of destroying because you can't destroy. You'll never destroy WWE.
No.
Yeah, true.
As Jake said, even anything you'll never destroy WWE.
Yeah,
and it was never meant to destroy WWE. They just wanted to go make their own.
That's right.
They know they can't destroy, even if they wanted to.
Yeah.
As bad as the quality is, you'll never be able to destroy it.
Hey, as bad as the quality is, we still watch it every fucking week, and so did millions of people as well.
And I have for about 10 years.
Yeah.
So, and you guys longer. So
that is true. That is, yeah, all right. That settles that possible debate war into the ground. So yeah. Nah.
Yeah, well, see, the good thing is for us, but the thing like that can keep changing is NXT. Like that's fresh.
Yeah.
And it's always and it's been fresh, going to keep getting fresher.
Hey,
and that's kind of what keeps me.
How long?
Exactly, and by looks of things, it's going to stay that way.
Yeah.
How long has Triple H taken control of it?
Of NXT?
I think he's always
since it started.
Yeah, that was his show, eh?
It was like Tough Enough NXT sort of thing. Like you have a rookie and a pro, and they build a program around that. Vince was going to get rid of it, and Triple H asked for it.
Derek Bateman.
Yeah.
Triple H asked for it. He said, "No, give me NXT. Let me do something with it." And look at it now.
And he did.
Triple H didn't own it when he was wrestling full time.
No, it wasn't around when he was wrestling full time.
Yeah.
When was the last time Triple H wrestled full time?
Yeah, true.
2009.
I'm not taking the piss. This is an actual serious question. I don't
Yeah,
even know.
was it 2008,
Well,
2009?
as a Triple H fan, Mr. Risk, you're supposed to know this shit. But, oh, what a surprise. I fucking don't.
That's all right. That's right. It's Premiere Week. You're thinking about this.
You thinking about SmackDown going
Yeah, and how we got to appreciate the fuck out of Adam Rose this week, which came out of fucking nowhere.
What a rosebud.
Uh,
But yeah, I'm thinking 2009.
yeah. Yeah.
Dig into the archives for that.
Yeah.
All right. I guess as we wind this down,
Yeah.
I was planning to bust out about 30 minutes, so we've done well. Because this is what happens when you're going with no plan. Any final thoughts on what we've witnessed this week and what we're hoping to witness in the coming weeks?
As I've said, the last 2 to 3 weeks of wrestling quality of WWE, I've really enjoyed. Like, it's got a little bit better. SmackDown, it was kind of anticipated. It's such a good show, and I think it will be. And I think the next few weeks, and the draft coming up, so it's things to look forward to. Just hopefully they can change it around. I think they will, with the storylines and stuff. I mean, they can't really do much storylines with the.
That's the thing with the draft coming up. Yeah,
the draft coming exactly. They can't. They can't. It's only limited what they can do, but yeah, NXT looking good. Balor's back, and after all, it is Adam Rose Appreciation Week, and don't be a lemon, be a rosebud.
I don't think I can top that. I can't top that at all. I just hope there's more than 3 matches for Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. It would be a waste of a public holiday for me.
I hope Randy Orton's world champion.
It's all right. I've seen him come back and carry the show himself.
That's what every mark. That's what every mark will say. Chris.
Total Divas is back.
I'm still waiting for Total Jobbers.
Me and Sonya Deville.
Just
found out.
Yeah, bit behind the times there. See, that's what happens when you just constantly wait for CM Punk and Enzo Amore to come back. You're just too busy focusing on them. You can't actually see what's happening in the real world.
Well, I'm about to go and search up a video of Triple H.
Sonya Deville, WWE tryout Triple H, something like that.
That's exactly what I'll be searching on.
I'm so alone.
Chris, any final thoughts for the lemons?
For the lemons.
Can we turn them into rosebuds?
Yeah, well, I mean, as we've just discussed, I mean, it's the Raw started off well with Lesnar, then it ended midway with a disgusting, despicable act. Then the Fiend scared Rollins like the girl that he is, which made us all laugh again. NXT, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I just hope there's more than 3 matches at Hell in a Cell, and let's just see SmackDown tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, and come back for the next one.
Well, like I said, with SmackDown, when The Rock comes out, please FaceTime me, so I can see what happens. Chris, watch NXT. You won't regret it. I mean, I know you're a bit upset about Ciampa, but I mean, you're just going to have to hashtag Chris get over it.
Hey, that could be good, but what's coming up NXT,
it'll be interesting to see because Adam Cole versus Balor will be a fucking cracker of a matchup, but Ciampa fucking never lost the title. He gave it up, so... I mean, we all know Velveteen Dream and Drew Gulak should be co-champions, so I mean, that's just the way it is. Other than that, good stuff, boys. It was a good season for me.
Yeah, it was.
It was good. We'll be back next week. It won't be the season premiere, unfortunately, so probably shit. But
we are moving to Fox. Oh wait,
no, we're moving to Tube U. I was going to say, instead of YouTube, we're moving to RedTube.
Ha! Oh,
There, let's see if anyone picked that up. Other than that, we'll bring you hopefully more than 3 matches of Hell in a Cell recap next week. But as for myself, Cake and Bake Thick Shake, Sir Shit Talker Dick Walker, Madame Queen of Queens. Thanks, boys. Good shit.
yeah, it was. It was.
And we'll leave you with this message. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud.